Alright everybody, so I had a bunch of questions were asked about the Nunolick. Okay, there's a couple things about it. One, it's all down-picked. Two, the palming. He lets up and down on it. Three, there is a delay on there. If you go and you watch the blabbermouth.net video of him doing Rise Live, you'll hear a delay come on towards the end of the solo. And how you can tell is when he dive bombs at the end, there's a delay. Now, he's on a cruise ship. Why he's got the delay on, the only thing I can think of is it's to enhance the effect. Now, I'm not saying that he can't do it without the delay. He can, because he's playing the notes. But is it going to sound as good? Absolutely not. That's why it's on there. A delay and reverb help cover up mistakes in some of the sound of it. That's a fact. And him to say that he didn't do it with delay is a complete, absolute bullshit lie. Because you watch the cruise ship video and he's got delay on there. The proof is in the pudding. You can't make statements and then contradict yourself by having delay on a live show. It doesn't work. The last and final thing, and the reason why he didn't play the lick on Beato, one, he didn't have the delay. Number two, he didn't have a way to show you that he takes gain off of it during that part. He has a lot of gain during the other part. You can hear I don't have that much gain on here. So he doesn't want to show you that he has someone doing this. And then he has this. And I don't know. I think his guitar tech is rolling it off. But again, and you got to time it with the delay. And if you listen, you can hear that. It's almost identical to the sound that he's getting. Right there. That is the closest that you're probably going to hear to how he does that lick. Bo, go sit down. Anyway, my dog. So that is pretty much the tricks of how it's done. And I think, you know, out of all the things of Rick Beato, he breaks songs down, he teaches everything, and he goes through it and picks and dices. Why wouldn't he ask Nuno to do the lick? Because he couldn't with the way it was set up. That's almost identical. That's one of the closest sounds to it that you will hear. So I hope that answers the question to that. Again, I put my fractal into the board so I can run direct into the phone with iRig recording so you can hear. And again, now again, it creates too much noise. Whoops. That's almost identical. You're not going to get much closer unless you have Nuno play it. So this is just to prove my point. Because I was doing it on a solid state amp and I was doing it live with the phone mic. Now you're hearing it direct. So you can hear how close that is. And if you put headphones on or you play this through a soundbar on your TV, you will see the difference between what I did and what actual I am doing opposed with the sound. Sound is the key. That's the biggest factor in doing this lick. And again, it's rolling the gain off. Now, I didn't see him do this. Can you roll it off? The problem is when you roll it off, it gets a little muddy. kind of do that. But for me, it sounds more realistic if you click the just that sounds way better than just rolling off the gain. And I didn't see him do that on the cruise ship. So I think behind the scenes, he has a guy clicking his overdrive pedal off. And I know he does use pedals. He uses a rad overdrive. So he clicks that on and off because he has it on during the song. But to get that part clean like that, you have to click it off, and it's very minimal gain. I also know live he didn't do it, but there is a pitch, some kind of pitch on there on the recording. You can hear it in one of the parts. You can hear it come through a little bit. And it's on there. I don't know if it's a doubler, harmony doubler. I don't know what it is or what he's using to create it. I'm going to say it's like an H9 eventide or something like that. But there's tricks to the trade. He's not going to tell you every single trick that he's doing. So, that's the new note. Since I got you here. The mix is a little heavy on there. So, let's see. So, I wanted to talk about the blues note, which is a flat 5. And if you take a 1 3 5, that's a chord. 1 2 3. Same note. Flat F for minor. Here's your 5. Flat it. So when you're playing a triad. Major, minor, and there's the flat 5, which is the blues note. And that's the triad with the blues note. Now the cool thing about the blues note is this. If you're in the key of G, that blues note is a C sharp. And if you add a G to it, you got a C sharp diminished. Oh. Very cool. Now if you go down to the C, you add the diminished note, you get F sharp, half minor, half diminished. There's that blues lick. We talked about that too, a 6. Tone for chromatic stuff or any which way that you want to actually put that in. And I'm sorry my face is so close up because the mic isn't really picking me up. It's not really super hot, but I probably could turn that up a little bit. Probably a little. Maybe make it hotter. So that's the whole thing. I don't want to do a really long lesson, but the triad with the blues note is really cool. And then if you add the major tone in there, which is G major, you come up with C sharp diminished, and then if you go down to C diminished, you also have an F sharp in that chord. So you got a C and an F sharp, which are both in that key. Cool sound. Don't say you can't play diminished bluesy. I just did it. There you go. Very cool thing. Alright, so I'm going to try to keep it around 10 minutes. Peace out, and I hope that explains the Nunolick. So 2 for 1 today in 10.5 minutes. Not bad. Peace.